with other and all. This go to the core of the African security protection.
Very important, and I think we'll latch to what Professor Nomi Damba is raising right now, because we're talking about the global order. But even as we're wrapping up on Sudan, I wanted to ask the question on the being at the helm as a dictator, and how it helps somehow in the stabilization of a country. If we have a case in point like Libya, where we had Muammar Gaddafi, it was thriving, but right now we can call it a failed state. Had it not been for Muammar Gaddafi being sort of exterminated, so to speak, we'll still have a stable Libya as it is. If we go back to Somalia as well, we had a dictator. He was toppled, and we see it's a failed state as it is. We talk of benevolent dictators around us who are still holding the countries by the nape of their necks, but there's a stability of those particular countries as it is. Is also the toppling of Bashir leading, could we say, when he was there, he had his own idiosyncrasies and weaknesses as well, but as a stabilizing figure as a dictator, still we had a country. I mean, this is sort of a very philosophical question, that when do you allow and to what extent dictatorship to hold the helms of a country together?
The general will tell us.
General,
This is a very good question.
You know, Diba, from all that you've said, unfortunately, all those leaders we're talking about were military generals.
they were military generals.
All of them were military generals. All of them. Talk of Gaddafi, talk of Barre, talk of Sudan, talk of Ethiopia under Mengistu, and a few African countries. And for them, they rule with the power of the gun. You can't play around. You know, the only problem is, as Hashi said, they are very well organized. They do things right. The problem is democratic governance. They have no room for that.
Yes.
No, we want this, we'll go this way, full stop. You interfere, you're gone. But in terms of peace, in terms of the economy growing a bit, taking shape, in terms of controlling who does what, on that they do very well. But is that what you want? That's what you want. You want that element of freedom. Because, you see, for them, they don't give you freedom. You do what they want you to do. Yeah? What you to do. That's why, for instance, in Sudan, the issue was the issue of inflation, the issue of lack of food, lack of food, or prices too high, it will cause this chaos. Now, in terms of that, in that regard, the military cannot do much. They can't do much. But they provide that environment for things to happen. And also the fact that their priorities may be wrong. They may be wrong. That whereas we require to build the economy, they might end up building the military arsenal, for whatever reasons and whatever threats that are there, and which again bites very much into the national economy. I'll say, Deba, that yes, the military can come in, bring order at the right time. Please allow for a democratic governance in that country under civilian rule. That's the way things should happen. But having said that, also, I have one more thing I want to add on, Deba. I want to appreciate Nigeria. Nigeria has been able to put order in West Africa. On this concept we call the lead nation concept.
Correct.
You have one nation that says, I will sacrifice on behalf of the region. Kenya has failed. Kenya had all the means. Kenya was able, if she was willing, Kenya could make a difference in this region and intervene even against the wishes of those states. One, build on diplomacy, use diplomacy. When that fails, the small force we have will be used to go in. And I can assure you, the world will come in support. Kenya needs to take action and put order in the way they want to, this governance in this region. Because all our neighbors are going. Somalia is gone. Ethiopia is almost going. Sudan is going. I don't look at the West also, and I'm a bit worried, but I'll not say when about that. But Kenya must, is this time now for it to Kenya to come in, set the scene, set the scene and make their presence felt in terms of order in this region.
All right. Erastus, what do you think?
I think the general has